Betrayal is not your downfall. It is your forge. Every great rise in history has been baptized in betrayal. The moment someone you trusted plunges the knife into your back, you stand at a crossroads. Most people collapse here. They drown in anger, in grief, in the obsession of why. They spend years rotting in the past, replaying the moment, dissecting every word, every lie, every false smile. But you are not most people. The elite do not mourn betrayal. They use it. This is not about revenge. Revenge is for the weak. It means you still care. This is about something far more powerful. Transformation. The kind of transformation that leaves your betrayers staring at your shadow, wondering how they ever thought they could break you. By the end of this, you will not fear betrayal. You will expect it, and when it comes, you will turn it into fuel. Let's begin. Part 1. Why betrayal destroys most people, and why it won't destroy you. The human mind is wired to seek trust. We are tribal creatures. Our survival once depended on loyalty, on knowing who had our backs. So when betrayal strikes, it doesn't just hurt emotionally, it triggers a primal panic. If they could betray me, who else will? This is why most people never recover. They become paranoid, cynical. They either shut everyone out or spend their lives chasing apologies, explanations, closure that will never come. But you will do something different. You will recognize betrayal for what it truly is. A test. Not of your worth, but of your resolve. Every great leader, every empire builder, every legend who ever rose from nothing has faced betrayal. Julius Caesar was stabbed by men he called friends. Steve Jobs was ousted from his own company. Oprah was backstabbed by those she lifted up. They didn't crumble. They evolved. And so will you. Part 2. The 3 laws of turning betrayal into power. Law 1. The detachment protocol. The moment betrayal happens, you must execute immediate emotional detachment. Most people make the fatal mistake of staying connected, through anger, through longing, through the need for the betrayer to understand what they did. This is a trap. The second you seek validation from the person who betrayed you, you hand them power over your mind. Instead, you will do what the elite do. You will cut the cord, not with drama, not with grand announcements, but with cold, surgical precision. You will ask yourself, what did this teach me about them? What did this teach me about myself? How does this free me to become stronger? And then, you will walk away without looking back. Law 2. The silent rise. The weak scream, the strong act. Most people, when betrayed, make noise. They expose. They confront. They demand justice. And in doing so, they waste precious energy that could be spent building. The elite operate differently. They go silent, not out of weakness, but strategy. While their betrayers are distracted, gloating, justifying, watching for your reaction, you will be working. While they think they've won, you will be stacking power, knowledge, resources. The greatest revenge is not a loud attack. It is a quiet, unstoppable ascent. Law 3, the Phoenix Principle. Betrayal is a death, the death of trust, the death of a relationship, the death of the person you once were, but death makes room for rebirth. You will not cling to the old version of yourself that was betrayed. You will reinvent. This is where most fail. They stay tied to the past, to the identity that was shattered. But you will rise as something new, something sharper, something they never saw coming. Part 3. The ultimate victory, when they regret ever crossing you. One day, they will look up, and you will be so far ahead, so untouchable, that their betrayal will seem like a footnote in your story. They will hear your name in rooms they're no longer invited to. They will watch from a distance as you claim the life they thought they took from you. This is the art of using betrayal to rise higher than ever. So tell me, who betrayed you? And more importantly, what will you become because of it? Let's get real. Betrayal doesn't just hurt, it rewires you. It makes you question your worth, your judgment, your entire story. You sit there, replaying moments, wondering how you missed the signs, wondering how someone who once held your hand ended up holding a knife behind your back. But here's where everything changes. You stop asking why they did it and start asking what it woke up inside you. Because betrayal, when handled right, is not a pit. It's a push. It's a violent shove into your next level. It forces you to become who you were too comfortable to become. It drags you out of the circle you didn't know was suffocating you. Let them leave. Let them lie. Let them throw dirt on your name. It's okay. That dirt, you'll grow through it. You were never meant to stay small. And betrayal is how life snaps you out of your softness. It teaches you how to listen more than you speak. It teaches you how to observe, not just feel. It sharpens your instincts. It pulls you out of emotional blindness and gives you X-ray vision. You stop hoping for people to be better and start being better for yourself. You see, betrayal isn't just what they did. It's what they awakened. It's what they built without knowing. They thought they were destroying you, but they were chiseling away your weakness. They were forcing you to walk through the fire. And you came out stronger, colder, wiser, cleaner. No more dead weight. No more fake support. No more people clapping for your success but praying for your fall. You're lighter now. And lighter people rise. You want to know the real art? The art is not in revenge. The art is in the silence, in the way you don't respond, in the way you go quiet and go deep, in the way you build in the dark until you shine too loud to be ignored. People think rising is loud, but real elevation is quiet. It's the small habits, the deeper self-respect, the new standards you set, not out of bitterness, but out of clarity. You stop explaining. You stop shrinking. You stop letting people play with your heart just because they once had access to it. Here's the truth. Some of your greatest transformations will come after your greatest betrayals. The loss you cried over last year, that's the reason you're sharper today. That fake friend, they taught you how to read souls, not just words. That heartbreak, it cracked your old self open and forced the real you to walk out. You needed the betrayal, not because it was fair, but because it was the only thing strong enough to shake you free. So rise. Rise without needing applause. Rise without looking back. Rise without explaining your silence. Let your future make the noise. Let your healing speak louder than their lies. Let your peace confuse the people who thought they'd ruined you. You are not what happened to you. You are what you built after it happened. They wanted you broken, but you built a ladder. They wanted you bitter, but you found grace. They wanted you quiet, but you chose peace. And peace is louder than anger ever will be. That is the art of using betrayal to rise higher than ever. If this message found you when you needed it, then remember, you weren't meant to break. You were meant to become.